Hello, welcome back to the CUDGS StarClash. It's the StarCraft 2 portion. We've just had game 1. What a game it was, Paracore. I'm super excited for this game number 2.
That muta-bailing and speeding push reminded me clearly of
your own play?
Well, I can't say that since I'm not a Zerg player, unfortunately. I'm a Protoss player. But, yes. We are talking about the lag here a little bit.
Just hop into the game. The lobby is up. Our players are ready. We're kind of set to go. Yep. Let's time that. Yes, let's go. And we'll see what game 2 brings. This is on Habitation Station. I'm not sure whose map pick this would have been, but it's also a nice map. Slightly different to Frost, as we'll see. As the game is loading up, we just have to plug a couple of things. This is a CUDGS StarClash event. We're happy to be sponsored by 3 sponsors, Coast Restaurant, the Vaults Restaurant, and the Varsity Restaurant. And actually, the winner of this best of 5 show match is going to pick themselves up a meal for 2 at the Varsity Restaurant. So they really want this. Anyway, let's head into game. Here we are on Habitation Station. Paracore, do you want to introduce our Zerg player?
Spawning on the top left-hand side, we have our yellow Zerg, Deranging.
Woo! Oh, the crowd is. You got to do better. Come on! Oh my God! Look in the top right-hand corner. We have what the fuck? No one. Oh wait a second. He's moving over to the gold base. We have our blue Terran player. It's Infy. Now this is quite a cheeky strat. Some players like it, some don't. He's floated his base over to this juicy. Gold base. Yes. I mean, if you had to pick a food that represented the gold base, Paracle, as opposed to the standard base, what food would you go for? I would go for something like a foot-long sub as opposed to a 6-inch. I mean, he's biting off a lot here. What would you go for?
Well, yes, I definitely agree on that part.
Good. Okay, so we're having Infy following up his footlong with a wall off at the ramp. We'll see what Deranging is going to choose.
Unfortunately, Deranging actually spots this now, or is going to spot this very
yeah, let's check his camera vision.
And he sees the SCVs mining, and now he has to just be thinking, what the hell?
He's seeing this, he's like, I wish I could have played Terran and floated my base. Unfortunately, I'm Zerg, and I can't do that. But
Deranging seems to be responding by building a second base off his own.
Yeah, he's going for the more standard second base where it's supposed to be play. And I'm quite curious because this Habitation Station is a much smaller map. As you can see, there's only 2 spawn locations, so you know for sure where your opponent is going to be. So there's a potential for a lot more aggressive play there, but both players opting for quite an economically focused game. Now that's not to say our Terran player can't use these 2 racks to put on nice timing pressure, and actually I think that's what is going to happen because the pool is only just going down now for our Zerg player.
3 racks.
And oh my God, he's really tailored his build. It's very well suited to this map. He's gone for the gold high yield expansion. He's going to get a lot of income, so why not throw down a lot of racks and put down a lot of pressure? Do you think Deranging is going to be ready for this?
I'm not so sure. I mean, we saw this build similar to the Wings of Liberty build of the little one, where he builds crap loads of barracks and then just spawns Marines until you give up.
But interestingly, as I was just showing there, our Zerg player's seen everything. This Overlord, he's such an MVP. Until the Terran player, oh my God, 4 racks! This is absurd. Now the Marines, now the Marines can begin to come in and push away the scout. But can he see it anyway? No, it's just on the edge of vision. It's just on the edge of vision.
I have not seen this build since Wings of Liberty.
Wow, we are in for a treat. We've just gone back in time, like what, 3-4 years? And oh my God, look at this, a great response from the Zerg player. Double spines, no drones at this third base. He's taking this very, very seriously because, well, let's look in the units tab. We already have 5 Marines out. They're going to be pushing across very soon. And in production, we're going to see about 4 Marines at a time. Interestingly, he is going for gas, so he's going for a follow-up. He's not going for a complete all-in, but these spine crawlers are now moving into a good position to defend this ramp. That's a nice choke point for the Zerg to defend. And look, there's not much else going down. He's not getting the gas for Zergling speed. Actually, this is going very well for Infy because, okay, there is, oh my God, the boys are coming. This is going to be quite a short game, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. He needs those SCVs to be in front to tank some of the damage.
Oh, and
what's
he's going to run all his Marines
gonna,
up.
oh, look what he sees. Bam, 2 spine crawlers. Here come the Marines. Where are the SCVs? Come on, boys. Bring the boys in. The SCVs.
Sacrifice.
You see four Marines in production. The Zerg is feeling a little bit confident. He's droning up very strongly behind this and getting gas. So if he can hold on here, he's going to be in a huge economic lead. And actually, oh my god, Terran heading home. That was not a good win for the Terran player. Look at all this mining time. At least like 5 SCVs pulled off the minerals. Look at his tech, it's non-existent. We have, oh great, a tech lab, but Stim, that's going to be almost 10 minutes by the time it comes out.
And he's also now supply blocked, which is not helpful at this point.
That's right. I mean, the army supply is very much in his favour. He's using that quite nicely to throw down an expansion, but I'd like to see him keep the Zerg player trapped in his base. These Zerglings are coming out.
Building that base.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a very big supply block from a Terran player. That's really unfortunate. All these barracks are idle. His money is climbing up. He doesn't obviously want to spend his energy from the command center on the cooldown supply just yet. And these Marines are checking for the 3rd base, but there is not one here to be found, nor here. So, I mean, in terms of pressure and map control, the Terran player is doing fantastically. In terms of economy, though, he is very far behind. 38 drones to 26 SCVs. Yes, mules are good, but they're not completely in there, unfortunately. And there's the 3rd base, nice and out of the way for the Zerg player. And Infy, he's checking, he's looking, he's like, where is this 3rd base? It's not here, it's not here.
His 2nd base himself, actually.
Oh, does he?
And with 2 more barracks and the
here we go.
You've really got to wonder when is he going to stop making Marines?
Yeah, I was just going to say, does anyone want to take a guess at Infy's favourite unit? I think it begins with the capital A, it's the Marine.
And guess what the Deranging unit should be? The Banelings.
The Banelings, and what do we see, Proracle? Did you just read his mind? No, I hope not. It's the Baneling Nest and Evolution Chamber. So that's good. A scan does go down. It's picking up a bit of creep. Let's see what he can get done. There are a lot of Marines here. Army supply, what do we have from our Zerg player? We only have 19. Oh, there's the 19 Zergling. A great run by. This is going to do sickening amounts of damage. Look, you see 5 SCVs already. Where are the Marines? They're coming back now, but oh my god. Down to 22 SCVs, more falling. This is absolutely brutal start to the game for our Terran player. There's so many Marines, they don't have combat shield, they don't have Stim. Stim's about to finish, there we go. But that's it, there's no medevac support. Is the factory even finished? It is just, and this base is now getting up and running. I feel really Infy's hanging on for dear life. He's down to 20 SCVs. He's kind of at the mercy of Deranging. He can end this game and close it quite soon if he wants to, but whoa, that Zergling, he got shot. I'm telling you.
He was that sacrifice.
But this is quite a nice run by from Deranging. Has he scouted this? Let's check his vision. No, but he must know it's there. He's picking off what he can. There is a nice wall off with these barracks, so not even Banelings can get through. That's Baneling creep, and these Marines trap those Zerglings. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic play. Now the question, Oracle, is the Zerg player going to waste his lava remaxing on Zerglings, or is he going to go back into drones? If he goes back into drones, that will help him later. If he goes into Zerglings to defend, you know, this army that the Terran still has out on the map, that is going to be really, good for him now, but hurt his economy.
Well, there is a macro hatch coming along with roaches. I can gather that he's probably going to be spamming roaches.
Oh, look at that. There are very much some roaches in production, 8 in fact. Now, combat shield is done, but we have no medivacs anywhere even near coming out, so all of these stims are really going to hurt our Terran player. Can he get in and cancel the Banelings? No, he retreats in time, and those Banelings are just going to do so much damage against these Marines. We need the medivacs, they're coming. Here's the starport, and here's a 3rd base from Infy. He's doing what he can to get back into this game, but we see down here 56 workers to 26 workers. That is not ideal, and probably very soon we'll see a 4th base either here or here for our Zerg player, and his economy is going to be going into overdrive. More drones on production. We actually don't really see any massive upgrades, just +1 attack is finishing soon, and roach speed, but he's only getting ahead in economy, not upgrades, so there's a good pushback point for our Terran player. The Siege Tank does very well to push back these Zerglings. How are you feeling? Are you scared, Paracle?
Well, MP's gold base is almost mined out actually, and he still has no idea about Deranging's third base and now fourth base.
Look at his vision, it's almost non-existent. It's almost non-existent, I can't believe that. He really needs to take this tower back and check this out. From south and the north, the marine splitting is good, but it's not amazing. The tank gets taken out. The banelings and the marines are gone. They're just gone, let's be honest here. There's one stage siege tank, but he's showing up quite late to the party. A bit too late, if I'm honest. He gets shut down. The banelings crash in. The wall is gone. I think this is looking quite dire for our Terran player. SCVs are coming pulled off. There is a marauder here, but oh my god, look at this dirt. Look at that. The swarm is here, it's in the gold base, and it's here to play. Look at this map. It's just a never-ending stream of
more bases being morphed right now.
Oh my god, I'm down to 41 supply. This is not good. We have 22 SCVs. This is pretty much carnage. He's flying away, flying home, but I don't see what can happen. As a follow, we do see the Spire as a killing blow move from our Zerg player. He's just quite content to clear out this base. He doesn't need to go into the kill. He's so far ahead. He can just, chill, pop a can of Pepsi open and put his feet back. He's so far ahead, he's just going to win. So he can take his time, kind of mentally prepare for game 3, and just enjoy being a Zerg who can quite quickly get up to max. He's actually supply boxed. I do want to see him break that so he can get even more banelings and things. And actually another supply box as well from Infy, but we can see the Zerg player pulling back. That's the hallmark of a good player, wouldn't you say, Paracle? Dealing the damage, but not overextending. This is still quite a hard position to break. I mean, let's be honest, it's not that hard. But he doesn't have to risk it. He's just heading home, keeping his lings here at his vulnerable points, this mining base here. He can also very quickly defend his third base, and I think he's going to need to. Look at this drop.
He's waiting for his mutas. You can see the build-up of gas. He's going to be having 12 mutas or 13 out in a few seconds when that Spire finishes.
Ooh, a little bit of lag. The Zergling, did that Zergling spot? He's actually going for the drop here, but look at this. Let's go to the everyman cam. There's going to be a lot of banelings here to meet him. And actually Deranging just saying, you know what? If you come and attack me with like 8 marines, I'm going to come and attack you with about 1 million Zerglings. No, he is pulling.
Where you land on a planet and you're instantly surrounded.
Ooh, a lot of marines getting picked off there. In fact, all of them.
And that one muta, hero muta.
The medevac saying, I am out of here. Screw you guys. I don't want to die today. Now, 5 drones were killed. I mean, that's good. But let's look at this bit down here. 71 to 34. What he really needed was to kill 40. Which is a bit too much.
Well,
yeah, you're right. Look at this production tab. There's a lot of barracks here. They have no add-ons. Our engineering bays are silent. He is at +1. In fact, wow, Paracle, he has the upgrade lead. It's +1 against only +1 for our Zerg player. But do you think that +1 armor advantage can handle this many units?
Well, the Zerg was just about finished. +2, I believe, in a couple of seconds.
Oh,
now for melee,
there we go on the side
+1
here.
Carapace should be on the way in about 10 seconds.
See, oh, the Terran player, he sees that army and he is, let's be honest, he is, careful what I say here, wetting himself. We'll go for that one.
Well, Emperor Zerg, you're a Terran player. What would you do?
I would start by getting a great engagement on these banelings. Deranging is setting up a very nice flank, but if they don't all come in at the same time, he can pick himself off. Unfortunately, there's just far too much, Zerg. It doesn't really matter. And look at this marine force. It's gone. It's completely gone. We're down to 15 army supply, 13. I think, there's more drones than there are units in total. That's the GG going to be called for our Zerg player. Give it up.
So now we have Deranging up 2-0. What do you think will happen in the third round?
Let's show ourselves on the camera. Here we go, guys. Woo! Firstly, I want to say thanks to our players for that map. It's 2-0 up for our Zerg player, but there's still chance for a good comeback from our Terran. He's played very, very, very well, wouldn't you say, in both of those games? And you might look at that game we just had and said, oh, he did a massive all-in. Oh, he's out of the game. But he hung in there, and that takes balls. Like,
If you like to think of it that way, fair enough.
I think he has a very good chance. He's shown he has a lot of skill, and he's just been a bit unlucky, perhaps. Getting really scouted really early by the Overlord didn't do him any favours.
But to be honest, on Habitation Station, I very much so find it very rare for Terrans to go for that base against Zerg, especially when Zergs automatically send their Overlords cross map to check, especially in that position.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
It's a risk he took, and it didn't pay off. But here we go. We're just going to pause the stream for 1 sec. Game number 3 is coming very, very, very soon. Please stay tuned. This is a great best of 5 series. CUDGS StarClash. I'm Emperor Zerg.
I'm Poracle.
See you in a second.